what you can do to build more muscle in high school. So it's not just like training harder, training more, whatever. Obviously, do those things, train hard, train a lot, go to the gym every day. But we're talking about what can we do to get that extra 5-10% on top of the gains that everybody else is making. How are you going to compound that progression so that you end up in a year or two from now like 30% more, 30% bigger, 30% more muscle than everybody else who's just doing the standard stuff. So what I've found through my high school experience, through my weightlifting and bodybuilding experience, is that the most important thing outside of training for building muscle is what you actually eat. Wait for the car. It's a loud Subaru. I lost my train of thought. Oh, what you actually eat. So you can eat all the junk, all the crap that every other high school guy eats and try to build muscle that way. But I'm telling you, that's not gonna lead to the maximum results that you want. If you're willing to sacrifice and if you're willing to do what it actually takes to build that extra 5-10% of muscle, if you're willing to do what it takes to set yourself apart just a little bit from everybody else, then in a couple of months, in a year or two from now, you're gonna see yourself at such a higher level compared to everybody else who is just giving in to their addictions and their desire to eat the junk food, the tasty, highly palatable food. But if you switch to the diet that I'm about to share with you, not only are you going to start making more progress, not only are you going to have more energy every single day, and you're actually going to enjoy training so much more, but you're actually going to start to enjoy this diet, and you're going to start to not even want the junk food, the sugar, the processed crap that you could be eating. You're not even going to desire it. You're not even going to want it. So the diet that I recommend, especially if you're in high school, where like school food, the food that everybody else is eating is just crap. You already know that. It's packed with sugar, it's just processed, seed oils, all that. We don't want any of that. So what I recommend, what I eat personally, is just simply whole foods. Like just one ingredient foods that are going, hold up. There's people walking by that were really loud. Anyway, what I eat. So I'm in Hawaii right now with my family. Pretty much all we got from the grocery store was beef, rice, and eggs. That's all we eat. That's all you need to eat. Obviously, I add some things here and there, but for the most part, if you're just eating eggs for breakfast, beef for lunch or dinner, and add some rice in there for your carbs, you're gonna make so much progress. You're gonna have so much energy that it's gonna put you on a whole different level, honestly. What was I gonna say? I'll have to cut this part out. And it's not just the extra energy that your body gets from getting the nutrients it actually needs, but it makes it so much easier for your body to turn whole foods and natural foods into muscle than it is to turn like Cheez-Its. How is your body gonna turn a Cheez-It into a bicep? Like, if you just think about it, if you think about what humans have been eating for hundreds of years, obviously eating whole natural foods, they were made to be turned into muscle. So if that's what you're eating, your body is going to be able to turn that into muscle so much easier. But if you're eating the processed food, the sugar, then your body's just going to want to turn that into fat because it doesn't really know what to do with it. It hasn't seen that food other than the past 100 100 years. Along with that, I think the worst possible thing you can eat if you're trying to build muscle and if you're trying to make more progress than everybody else is sugar. Do not eat sugar. Obviously, fruit, like, yeah, you can eat a banana that has natural sugar in it, but don't consume even a ton of natural sugar. Don't consume a ton of processed sugar, but even don't consume a ton of natural sugar. Just because sugar, it messes with your hormones. I'm not going to get fully into it here, but it basically tells your body to turn your calories into fat. Obviously, calories in, calories out. When you eat more calories, you can build muscle and build fat. But how does your body know whether to build fat or build muscle from those calories? It kind of depends on what you eat. So if you're eating a bunch of sugar, that's telling your body, oh, just turn this into fat. But if you're eating natural foods, good foods, and you're working out, then your body's gonna see that, and it's gonna think, what have I been doing for the past 2,000 years? Oh, I've been turning this natural food into muscle, because that's what we need. So when you start to eat those things, you're gonna have more energy, and you're gonna be able to build more muscle. If you want me to make you a personal diet plan based on what you can access, what you want, what you like, then that one-on-one coaching is in the description. And otherwise, just don't eat sugar and eat natural foods. Ground beef, rice, eggs, all that.